Look at the grip. It's insane. And this is on normal tyres as well. This is not on racing slicks or anything. Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome to another episode of Gran Turismo 2. Last time out we were racing in the endurance race at Apricot Hill, which, well, if you've seen it by now, and I hope you have, we won. And we had a big old challenge because I was told that going into that race, sometimes you can come up against a Ford GT and it can be very difficult because they're a lot faster than the other cars in that race. We had two of them against us. We had the white one and the blue one, and we only just beat them, really. I think the gap in the end wasn't massive, but we just managed to make it work. I think going forward as well in the endurance races, we're going to continue to stream those, and we're going to go on sports tyres on cars that are 150 horsepower under the limit that they've got. I did also say in that broadcast that there's going to be a stream for grinding, basically, in the way that I explained a few episodes ago, where you win a certain race, get the car, and then sell it, and it's only like a 3-lap race or something. You don't have to do a full championship to get it. I will not be streaming those, I'm afraid. It takes up an entire evening, and to be honest, this series hasn't been getting the views that I would have liked. I'm going to still complete it, though. I'm not going to give up on this at all, but I need to really figure out what elements are worth streaming and what are worth doing sort of on my own time in the day like this. I will be recording an episode to just show that I've been grinding at certain points to win those cars and sell them and make the money and all that, but to be honest, it's not going to make that much of a difference to the playthrough. We know now how to get some decent money and move forward with it. Anyway, the next races that we have to do in the manufacturer events are from Mazda, and it's this thing, the AZ1 Challenge. Horrendous looking car, but also fantastic all at the same time. These are really iconic little cars, these, and we're going to go buy one. Now, you can't get them used, I already know that, but for some reason, you can't seem to grab one here, and there's no second page. Oh, yeah, it looks like that is the only way to get one. So when I said you can't get them used, and I know that, clearly that was a lie. There's only one for sale as well, and it is blue. I was hoping for a red one like we saw in the picture. Oh god, Siberia blue. That's proper cool though, isn't it? That's, yeah. That's like what people expected cars to look like in 2020, but back in the 90s. Right, let's buy it. And I think in terms of modifications, you all know where I'm going to go first to try and mod this thing. We're going to look at turbochargers, and hopefully we can put a turbo kit on it. Oh, a stage 2 turbo for 13.5 grand, 145 horsepower. Let's do it. And from this point, we're going to go straight to the race and jump in. And we're at Grand Valley East as well, so it's a nice short circuit for us to race on. We don't have to do any racing modification to this car. We only have the one race, basically, so nothing else to worry about in terms of spending 80-odd grand on an AZ1. Okay, so we're the only blue one. Is there a red and red one on the right? There is. So some of them don't have that horrendous grey bit at the bottom. Oh, wow. Oh, look at the one with the rear wing. Oh wow, I think I've missed a trick here somewhere. Well, I've definitely not missed the trick by turbocharging it. Look at the power. Looks like a Ferrari F430 off Wish, doesn't it? Looks like something from Ridge Racer or Rage Racer. It's a nimble little sausage. Oh, hey-oh. Oh, we're flying. Absolutely flying up the road. No issues. Oh god. I didn't quite know what it was going to do there. I've had so many cars spin on me through that corner. It can be a real nightmare, that bit. Well, this is going alright, to say the least. I kind of hope that it would be a simple one, because it's a car that I don't really know a lot about, the AZ1. It really doesn't want to stay in a straight line, though. It's wiggling about all over the place. To be fair, it makes Grand Valley East feel like a long lap, but it's only about a minute and a half, so that's alright. There's our massive lead. Got a sad little face. It looks nervous, doesn't it? Don't hurt me. Oh, we are hurting you, I'm afraid, little AZ1. We're kicking your head in on that rev limiter, and wow! Okay, then. So what I was saying about this being a simple one, 360 it. Well, the car certainly bit back for a moment there, didn't it? Well, I'm glad we had that massive lead, because look, right with us again now. Can't really hear the AI, though, that's the thing. They're very quiet behind us. Oh god, again, having a bit of a moment there. Is it mid-engine, this? I imagine it is, because the front is, well, I don't know, there's a scoop on the front, but there's not a lot of room in the front end for an engine. Makes me think it's either mid-engined or it's a convertible. But again, I really don't know a lot about these cars. But it's something interesting to have in the garage, isn't it? Okay. I'd say that's a safe enough lead. We've done it. And that's Mazda completed as well, so another manufacturer ticks off the list. Wow. That's a horrifying noise. I think that was almost in slow-mo, wasn't it? I know that sometimes the frame rate even struggles on this game, but that seemed like it was in slow-mo. So the only blue AZ1 in the world gets us $3,000, and we can now move on to Suzuki. Okay, let's see what the first challenge is that Suzuki has for us. There's the glorious Escudo Pikes Peak car. Ah, yes, I remember we had a quick glance at this, didn't we? We've got the Alto Works Cup first off, and I think... Don't we have one of these? Actually, no, I think we got the... Oh, no, I'm thinking of Daihatsu Miras. I don't think we have a Suzuki Alto. There is also the Cappuccino Cup as well, which I'm looking forward to. That's going to be a bit of a meme. But let's go get ourselves a Suzuki Alto Works. I'm going to look at used ones first, because I know that they're cheap anyway, but we may as well have a quick... Oh, that's literally all of it. Okay. Alto Works Limited, 1997. Please be white. Yes! Sport. Four-wheel drive. Oh, yeah. I'm in love with it. Look at it. Oh, wait, we do have one. Oh, how can I forget? How could I forget? We did have one. We do. Oh, mate. I'm such an idiot. Oh, and it's a belter as well. Oh, we're going to use that. Well, we've got two of them now. We've got a black one and a white one, but we're going to use that because that's absolutely glorious. Look at it. I can't believe I'm so stupid. Still, at least we can get on with the event now, and we do have to racing modify it, to be fair, and I don't want to racing modify this black one, so we'll go through the process of modifying the white one, and then racing modify that. But let's go. Okay, Trial Mountain. This is going to take forever. Yeah. What a fantastic noise. And again, as mentioned in a previous episode of doing these manufacturer events, it's great that we get to come back to some of these cars we bought early on in the game and see how they go. We're doing the circuit in reverse. And, well, we've absolutely mugged them off already. 93 horsepower in the Suzuki Alto Works. It's probably more than my BMW's got at the moment. Let's see how she handles through here. Whoa, big four-wheel drift, but of course four-wheel drive, so you can really slide it round and get away with it. Fourth gear is not so friendly up here. But then again, it pulls. But then again, you're thinking about 93 horsepower in something that weighs about as much as my chin. No, that's not a good analogy because my chin is very heavy at the moment, all three of them. Probably something that weighs about as much as a shoe. Oh, God, the initial turning is violent almost. Look at it. Sorry, just felt the need to just check if third gear was still there. It's very nimble. I really enjoy... Oh, God. Maybe a bit too nimble. Look at it. It's oversteering everywhere. It's great. Oh, how I've missed you, little Suzuki. I really do enjoy these tiny cars, actually. I remember when we did the Key Car Championship, and also we did the... Oh, what was the other one recently? I just mentioned it before, but now for some reason I can't remember it. The Daihatsu Mira. The Daihatsu Mira race was fantastic fun. And it's little key cars like this that, I don't know, they just capture your hearts with their innocent little faces, but, you know, really cool, sporty styling on them. You know, you get the stripes, you get the cool wheels, you get four-wheel drive, you get tiny little turbochargers. They're like miniature little hot hatches. They're great, great machines. If it wasn't for practicality, I would love to try and import one or own one. It does have fifth, but you may as well not bother, it just slows down. Flat. Oh, not flat. Sorry. Third. Yes. Final couple of corners now, which are much more friendly in this direction, I have to say. And there we go, a win for the Alto Works. Winning by over 4 seconds as well. A solid victory. And another very sad noise. That just looks so cool, doesn't it? £3,000 winnings, and now it's time to go and racing modify our white one. Back to the garage, and we'll get in this. It's so cool. Right, let's go put some cool wheels on it. We did it with the other one. Actually, no, because we're going to racing modify it first, because that changes the wheels. Then we'll put some cool wheels on it. It's going to take another minute or so because of the loading times of these menus, but Who cares? We're going to have ourselves a really cool looking Suzuki Alto Works Limited. So we're going to give it a bit more power first. We're going to go into turbo kits and we're going to give it 139 brake horsepower. That's probably more than most of the cars I've owned, actually. Now, to racing modify it, of course, we have to lightweight it first. We have to do all the weight reduction. So we're going to go through all 3 stages of this. And there we go, performed. Racing modification. I hope it looks good. Don't be green. Oh, wow. Oh, don't like the yellow. But oh my god, that looks fantastic. And it's put my favourite wheels on it that I was thinking of putting on it anyway. So it's a really good thing we didn't go and buy them. That's just fantastic, isn't it? Look at that. How can you not like that? So there's not really anything else left to do other than go straight to the race and see what we get. Oh, and what a place to race as well. Bit of Tahiti. Sorry, I just had a drink then and nearly spat it all out over myself. Oh, there's multiple versions as well. Wow. Look at the turquoise one with the number board on it. Oh, these are all fantastic looking cars. There's our teammate. Oh, that one looks absolutely brilliant with its little sad face. I'm afraid, though, they've been mugged. Just caning it round Tahiti at 7,500 revs in the Alto Works. Life is good. Life is terrifying. Ah, what a save, if I do say so myself. Look at the grip. It's insane. And this is on normal tyres as well. This is not on racing slicks or anything. I mean, they're sort of sticking with us, though, so they've definitely upped their game a little bit. Hey, oh, I can hear them. Hello. Look at the speed now. Oh my Christ, that was close. I tried to just give it a tiny tap to the right to adjust that, but that was close to a very massive accident. Flat round there at 111 miles an hour. Gonna stay flat. Shouldn't have stayed flat. Give it a dab of the brakes and we're all right. They've probably backed off a lot there, yeah. They don't really sort of venture onto this sort of dusty part, you know, the dust there and the green bit. They really do stick to the tarmac itself, so they don't really open up this circuit as much as they could, which means that the AI around here can often be quite easy to beat, because this just doesn't slow you down at all. Over the crest we go. I give it a little bit more to the right this time, because it understeered wide last time. And then let's not get too close to this pit wall, shall we? Nice. And judging from it, yep, we're safe, we've done it. Suzuki Alto Works completed. Look at how long the name is. Nice stuff. So we come away from that with 2 very cool looking Suzukis. A massive hole in our back pocket, because let's face it, we spent over 100 grand on all of that. But still, onto the cappuccinos. Now you're going to hate me, because I can't even remember... I can't even remember what a Suzuki cappuccino looks like. Why can't we buy one? Is this another one of them where we have to win it or something? We've got the Cultus Pikes Peak and the Escudo Pikes Peak in here, but that's all. What on God's earth? Looks like the Curator car from Simpsons Hit and Run. Well, where do we get that? Did any of you know about this before I went into this manufacturer? How do I get a Suzuki cappuccino? Well, Google's your best friend.
One eternity later.
Well, according to Google, it's in the used car dealership. But it's not. So now what? Because it's not here. That's really weird. Apparently in the used car lot as well, it doesn't even come up as cappuccino, it comes up as cappuccino. I don't see it in there. Oh no. I really hope we can get one at some point, but I'm not going mad. We are in Suzuki, used, and there's not a cappuccino here. It says it's usually between 9,000 and 12,000. Good God. Looks like something from Hot Wheels. Maybe we have to go... I don't know, do the used car lots change? I've heard about potentially that sometimes, you know, cars are only in there for certain days and then other days you get different cars in there. I don't know why I'm looking through Mazda, but, you know, I was just... I'm looking for any sort of validation right now that we might be able to still get one. Well, without that, we have to move on to Nissan, but I don't want to go past Suzuki without finishing it. Does the menu just not go down or something? Is it supposed to, like, go down further? Oh, man. That massively sucks. Right. Well, it looks like I've got some stuff to figure out here on Gran Turismo 2. I'm really sorry about that. This is a challenge that I did not foresee, We are supposed to be able to get the Suzuki Cappuccino in the used car lot, but we cannot. So I'm going to see if there's any way of winning it in a race somewhere, whether it's one of the many prize cars that you can get in this game. And we're going to have to go from there. For now, thanks very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.